the nomenclature, the second suspect, because they have not taken plea, is part and parcel of the petition now before the High Court. And I was privileged to sit with Honorable James Orengo, and at 3 a.m. I looked at his eyes. He dozed not. And that must account for something. I think it must be your passion for justice. Your Honor, my client, as I stated yesterday, is an advocate, a member of the bar. And therefore, this question, this matter, Your Honor, not only affects the independence of the judiciary, it also impinges on the independence of the bar. The second accused person, a young man is in 30s, who has through professional conduct earned the respect and confidence of none other than the Deputy Chief Justice as her lawyer. He is brought to court as a victim of circumstances. And this is what my client is protesting at the High Court. I'm reminded that he is collateral damage. There are those who would like to get at the Deputy Chief Justice. I do not want to speak about that. It has been mentioned here. But my client, Your Honor, has no dog in that war. He represented a client. If they had made allegations against the Deputy Chief Justice alone, the only witness she would have called is my client to say, hey, look, how do you say this was not done? I'm the one who did it. How do you say stamp duty was not paid? I'm the one who paid. How do you make this allegation? I never got communication from the other side. Now, the only person who would be a key witness, who would have changed the narrative, when they say the Deputy Chief Justice has done this, somebody changes the narrative by saying, I have the facts. That person is intended to be made a co-accused, so that he can be humiliated. And so that the absurdity of the Deputy Chief Justice having to call as witness a co-accused is held out for all to see. My client has gone to the High Court for good reason, Your Honor. Allow me, Your Honor, to tell you that you sit here today as my client's first line of defense. And under Article 50, Sub-Article 2, my client is entitled to protest his innocence through all lawful means, including addressing Your Honor as I do this morning, and including approaching other courts as permitted by the law, which he has done. And what he's asking you to do this morning, Your Honor, is to permit him an opportunity to ventilate his misgivings about this process before the High Court. And the process has already started.
Basically, what you are saying, the first point is that we should not take plea because there is already an application before the High Court.
There is already an application before the High Court.
So you have made that point. And
yes.
Let's move to something else.
Yes.
Because I think that one you have submitted quite at length from the beginning.
And I had already cleared that part of Your Honor. I was moving to my next point.
All right.
Your Honor, when you look at the High Court, Your Honor, there may be an argument that it does not hurt to take plea. You will be allowed to defend yourself. This is an argument, Your Honor, you may have heard far too many times. That plea is not an end in itself. Challenge the evidence. But Your Honor, I urge you, as you retire to make this decision, this ruling, to consider the effect of a plea. It changes you automatically from being a suspect to being an accused person. It changes the way people look at you. An unnecessary plea is an unnecessary burden. And I urge you, Your Honor, as a gatekeeper in our fabric of justice, not to allow pleas that must not be taken. And particularly where a party informs you, as we have done this morning, that they intend to use another avenue, perhaps before coming to you, if it must come to that. And there will be absolutely no prejudice, Your Honor, to be suffered by the prosecution. And I believe the prosecution must be doing this on behalf of Wanjiku and Musangi. The proceedings before the High Court, Your Honor, mention the Director of Public Prosecution as a party. It also mentions the Attorney General, and it also mentions the Director of Criminal Investigations. In a sense, therefore, Your Honor,
For the proceedings in the High Court,
mentioned as respondents, the Director of Public Prosecutions,
yes,
the Director of Criminal Investigations, and the Attorney General.
3 offices.
Yes, they also mentioned the Office of the Chief Justice, but that is represented by the...
Even the Office of the Chief Justice is a party.
And maybe, Your Honor, my learned friend...
You know, I made a full disclosure at the beginning.
Yes, but you see, you did not
There
give
were
a...
proceedings going on in the High Court.
You only mentioned that there is a petition in the High Court.
Yeah.
You did not
Now-
exhibit it to the court.
Yeah. The High Court has stayed these proceedings.
As we speak.
Yeah, as we speak. That's why Mr. Kongo Muyo.
So where is the owner?
And if Mr. Dwell was to address you, it would just be a waste of time.
That's what he was waiting for.
Yeah.
Do you have the order with you?
The order is coming. We will be able to.
So we proceed.
We can
until I
adjourn
see
for
the order.
10 minutes. You see.
What I'm saying is,
Or we can proceed. Yeah.
what I'm saying is, I
You know,
wish,
there's an order of the High Court.
if you have the order with you, serve it.
Yes,
Give it to
that's what
me.
I'm saying. Give us an adjournment of 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. We have not even had a little break since we have been sitting here since. But it just
Dorcas as well. There is that new development which we are told that is on the way. What is your response to that?
May it please Your Honor, as we speak now,
Yes.
there is no order that has been served before this court staying these proceedings, and whatever we brought before this court is within the jurisdiction of this court.
Very well.
But you can realize since this morning, we knew very well that the advocates for the defense, for the accused person, were waiting for something, and that is why they were taking us round and round and round. Now that it has come, they want us to go for a health break. Before then, they did not want. With
All
due
right.
respect.
As far as I'm concerned, the court is still in session. We will continue. Proceed, Mr. Mwilu.
Yes, Your Honor, I only
Let's
had
have some silence, please. Let's have silence. Proceed.
At least he can proceed until it comes.
Yes. Let him proceed.
Your Honor, since I'm still on my feet,
Of
Your
course,
Honor.
even when the order is served, I will also
Yes.
give an opportunity to the state to respond even to the order itself or something like that. So don't worry, just proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I had stated that the key parties who have been the main actors in this matter are parties in the matter before the High Court. As such, a stay of these proceedings, deferment of these proceedings, deferment of plea will not prejudice